Are you interested in what's new in the marketplace for Flight Simulator 2020 focused on aircraft and aircraft liveries? Then this is the video for you. Let's roll the intro and then let's have a look at the details. This week is a little bit weird because it says only one new item, which is the PMDG simulations one for the 777-300 Echo Romeo Liveries volume number 3. However, there's another one which I will show you in a few seconds. This one is of course only applicable to the PMDG 777-300 Echo Romeo aircraft if you have it, right? So you need to buy this aircraft before you can use these liveries. As you can see, these liveries are from, say, different parts of the world, right? You can see the APAC region, the EMEA region, but also, I would say, also the South American region. And by buying this package, you will get these liveries, which you can see on the bottom right. So pretty nice ones, which you can apply to your 777-300 Echo Romeo, assuming that you've got the aircraft. But there's another one, and that's the one from Aerosoft. So if you search for CRJ, and if you own it like I do, you can see that this one has been completely, say, revamped. They call it officially the V2 version, but it's kind of weird because according to flightsimulator.com, it's new, but it doesn't appear in a new section. So let's go to all the details. So what they did is they updated this one. It will be, I'll say, supported for both Flight Simulator 2020 as well as for 2024. And the nice thing is that you will get, I would say, a lot of more aircrafts. We will focus on that a little bit later. First of all, the modeling, right? It's highly detailed modeling based on many photos of the original aircraft, and it covers with high resolution PBR textures that convey the virtual reality extreme well. Fluid animations and moving parts such as the landing gears, the flaps, the cabin and the cargo doors, which can also be moved. And they also have the detailed cabin model with working emergency exit seatbelt and those smoking lights, right? So simply those lights which you would say kind of expect for these kind of aircrafts to be already in there, they're actually working also. Besides that, the cockpit shows modeling and detailed animations that provide a realistic look, and there's support of advanced features such as rain effects. Now, the flight model is based on Flight Simulator's new aerodynamic model, right? And that's why they call it the V2 version. So it's fine-tuned to reflect the performance and reactive behavior of the CRJ, and includes both the CRJ 550, 700, 900 and 1000. So if you already bought the base package, you will get all four now based on this description, but we will have a look at that a little bit later. Besides that, if we look at these systems, there are a lot of nice systems, such as the extensive flight management system and Honeywell ProLine avionics, the accurate and highly realistic autopilot delivered with September 2023 RAC 2309 nav data. The question is, of course, how can you update this? And we will likely, I would say, have a separate video about how to do that. And the navigation data can be updated via Navigraph, also really important. Heads-up guidance, electronic flight display is there with performance calculations based on the actual weights and balance and graphical display of the actualized load sheet. Transfer of weight, which you can do, view and calculate V-speeds, that's something which you can do inside that FMS, right? It's the flight management system. Then the checklists are there, and also the individual configuration settings for the aircraft maintenance. These are the requirements. Here it says it's already there for 2024, but based on my understanding and based on a quick look, it doesn't look like it's available yet for 2024. It looks like it's still hanging, I would say, the approval process for Asobo, but it's pretty nice. So here are some screenshots of the aircraft. You can see a lot of nice things, right? A lot of detail has been added. This is a photo of the inside, the cockpit. Then these systems approaching the airport. And here you can see the level of detail which is there, right? Also this part, really detailed as you can see, makes it really nice to fly this aircraft. It was already nice to fly, but assume that with all those enhancements, it becomes even nicer. And also look at this, right? Really detailed, also the usage. Nicely modeled, the interior of the aircraft also, of course. including screens. And then on the bottom side, we can also see some other pictures, right? So really nice aircraft, the CRJ from Aerosoft, which is now available in Flight Simulator 2020, but according to the release notes, also to 2024. And these are all the liveries which are there, which you will get as part of this aircraft. So a lot of them, as you can see. Now, of course, the question is, okay, hey, will I get it? I would say all those, will I get all those liveries or all those, I would say, versions of the aircraft? Well, let's have a quick look, right? If I go to CRJ, I will find the 500 and 700, which is a little bit weird because I was expecting that you could select also the CRJ 1000, etc. But it doesn't look like that's the case. So we'll probably need to figure out how that works in that case, because if I select liveries, then you can see that I can select the liveries, but I can't change the, I would say, aircraft model. So maybe need to install the update. Could be, because there's a one over here, right? It says to go to the content manager. So let's do that. Yeah, so likely I need to update it. And you can see that this update is pretty serious, right? 1.7 gigs. I will do it shortly, and then I will, say, come back once I install this update. So I installed the update. Let's see if we can find it now, right? So let's select the aircraft selection and then search again for that CRJ. And what you will see now is that I don't have only the 550 and the 700, but I also get the 900 and 1000. So nice update from Aerosoft. And here also ends this video where we looked at the new And here also ends this video where we looked at the new aircrafts and liveries available now in the marketplace for Flight Simulator 2020. If you're now more interested in some more enhanced scenery, or maybe some new airports, or maybe some activities, then have a look at the description of this video because there are links to those videos as well. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you back next week.